Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a main menu in Unity 5.6. So let's get straight into it. I'll be making a new project and call it main menu test right here. You won't be needing to do too much in this. All you'll really need is to do make one script and you'll have a perfectly working UI. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First thing we're going to want to do in this video, or in this tutorial I guess, is set out a bit of a world to start with. So it won't take too much time. I'll just lay this out. I'll lay out a cube, pretty basic. Select this tool. I'll just resize it a bit. Alright, so let's set up the main camera to be looking at the cube so that we know that we've done it correctly, and if we have done it correctly we will be seeing a cube. Let's just rotate it so it doesn't look two-dimensional. That's okay. Let's rotate this a tad bit as well, and let's just hit play to see what we have going right now. Okay, so here we are. We have I guess this isn't exactly a level, but you know, implement your own level here, and let's start with making the UI. So let's just go into assets and hit create, and let's make a folder, and let's call this folder levels or scenes, whatever you want. I'm gonna call it scenes. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna make a new scene, and I'm gonna call this scene main menu. Now make sure you keep track of all your cases, like a lowercase, uppercase, and exactly how you spelled each scene, because that will help you out in the future. So I'm just gonna call this level. Cool. And let's head on into main menu. This is main menu. Yep. Put level into levels. Let's have a look. Level's still there. Main menu. Alright. Let's hop into 2D mode to make this a bit easier for ourselves. So let's have a look at our main camera. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is open up UI and select button, if you can find it. Actually, we'll start by making a panel. So if you select panel or button, or really anything in the UI, it should automatically make a canvas for you. If it doesn't make a canvas, it's very simple. You right click, go UI, and you make yourself your own canvas. So if that doesn't work, it's all good. I'm just gonna resize the canvas a little bit here. Let me just get this tool, just so we don't have any edges that look a bit ugly. Anyway, let's select the inspector and let's do a few things here. First, I like to just make my background either, you know, a part of the game, like a snapshot from the game, like a thumbnail as the background, or I just like to make it a plain color. I don't really like the look of it when it's sort of like, you know, a bit like see-through, a bit transparent. Doesn't look too great. So if we hit play here, we should just see a black screen. That's good. So let's create a UI text just to show people that this is our game, sort of like a title. So what I like to do as well is, first of all, I'm gonna change up the font. Actually, I won't change up the font for this episode. Actually, you know, may as well. I'm gonna change up the font. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so I've gotten myself a font called Camberia, and I'm just gonna put it straight into here by dragging it. There's tons of ways of getting fonts, but my favorite way is if you go into your file explorer, this PC, your local disk, you select Windows, and there should be a folder called fonts with all these amazing fonts to pick from. So that's where I got this font from. If you guys were wondering, you don't actually need to download anything from the internet that may potentially be dangerous. So I've just selected best fit here to make it easier to actually make the text box. So I'm just gonna make this like a max number, like 500. That's good. Alright, now what we want to do is come up with a name. I'm just gonna call this main menu for now, but you can call this the title of your name, your game's name. Menu. Just gonna center that. Alright, perfect. So now if we hit play, we should see main menu. So I'm just gonna give this a bit of a save here, just in case something happens. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is fairly simple. You want to go into UI, and you guessed it, we're gonna make a button. Now I'm just gonna put the button right here in the middle, and resize it to what I think is appropriate. I'm gonna do 225 by 75 because I do like that size. So let's put this button here. So today I will teach you guys how to actually make an exit button and a start button to load your game. Alright, if you guys want me to show you guys how to make an options button and do all the stuff within, the options button, like adjusting the volume of your game and stuff, I can definitely do that for you guys. Alright, let's change the text of this button to start, and let's just make the text size maybe 30. Alright, so I'm just going to change the color of this text. Just going to be this. I don't mind this color. I'm just going to copy the hex color here and then go to normal color and paste it in. This way we'll get a consistent color throughout our image button, I guess. And for the highlighted color, I'm going to make it just a little bit darker so our player knows exactly when they are hovering over it. Now for pressed color, I'm going to go just a little bit darker than that, so they know when they've pressed it. I mean, there's no turning back, but still. I'm going to change the color of this text, and I'm just going to make myself an options button real quick. Alright guys, so I've set up the exit button. It's all good, it's all working correctly. If you hit play, you hover over these, it's working. But as you can probably already tell, when we click start or exit, absolutely nothing happens. So what we need is to add a script on this on click button area. So what we want to first do is go into our assets, and just to keep ourselves organized, I'm gonna make a new folder and call it scripts. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put both the start and the exit into one script, and it's gonna be a C# script, and we're gonna call it load level, and it's also gonna have the quit in it. So let's open this up. I'll be using Microsoft Visual Studio for this, but you can use anything you really want. So let's open this up and let's do this. Alright, once you've entered your load level script, you want to just, first thing you want to do after removing the initialization on void start, all you have to do is type in using Unity engine dot scene management. Simple as that. So as you can see, it's not being used at the moment, but we will be using it just a bit later. So the first line of code we want to write will be public void load scene. Alright, and we just want to put in brackets a string, and that'll be name. Cool. And we just then want to make some curly braces and enter. So as you can see, that's all good. Is remove the squiggly lines, and now whatever goes in here will be what we will do to open up our level. So we will be writing application dot load level, and then in here we just want to write name. And what this will do is pretty much take the string here, name, that we'll type in inside the editor in Unity, and just load that level. So let's save and let's give that a go. Alright, so we've written our script, we've gotten all that out of the way, at least for loading the level. We'll do the exit one next, and that is extremely easy. So what we want to do, it's not as straightforward as just putting in load level here and typing in the name of the level. There's one other step we have to do. So what we want to do is create an empty, and we just want to call this empty scene manager. Cool. And what we want to do is put our load level script onto scene manager and just leave it there. Hit save, and then we want to go to our start button and chuck in scene manager. Actually, let me just go to start, and we want to hit plus, and then here we'll see this little thing. We don't need to mess with the runtime, but yeah, just make sure you don't turn that off. Anyway, let's go chuck in our scene manager, and now we will see a list of functions. So we want to go down to the one that we've created, which is load level. So the one that you're going to want to do here is load scene. This is the one that you want to do. So you want to click that, and we want to type in the level of our scene. Our scene name is level, I am fairly certain, yes. and let's give this script a go. So we hit play, we have our main menu on the top, and we have the start button. As soon as we click it, oh sorry, we have not added our level into the build settings. So this is one thing you have to make sure you do. Scenes and build, we just want to put both of them in. And one mistake you do not want to make is not putting your main menu or the first scene you want to open up to at the top of your build. Build order. So we just want to hit Control S, shut that, and let's try that one last time. Boom. And as soon as we click that, we can try that again. As soon as we click start, it opens up our scene. There's not much in the level or the scene, but you know, we can see that it works. So now there's just one last thing we have to do to get our exit button working. It's extremely easy, so let's do this. Alright, so we're back in the script, main menu, and what we want to do here is public void once again. Sorry about that. Public void, and then we just want to go quit game, and then put in some brackets, and then with curly braces, enter, and you can see all the squiggly lines are gone, except for this, which doesn't matter, as we've seen it works. So here we just want to do a simple application dot quit. Yep, that's all we have to do. Put this thing at the end. Here we are, and there. Alright, now that we're done writing all our scripts, all we have to do now is create something new for the a new on-click event for exit, and we want to drag in our scene managers just like last time. As you can see, our load level script is here, so it will do everything inside load level, which is also exiting the game. So we want to go to load level right here, and we just want to go not load scene. As you can see, another one has appeared just underneath it, and that is quit game. So you don't need to add anything here. Exit will just immediately quit the game, and that will be fine. That will be great. So we hit play. Start will take us into the game, as we've already seen, and exit should exit the game for us, but we can't do it inside the actual build editor. So I'll just quickly build the game, and I'll show you guys how it all works. Alright guys, so it's all done, being compiled and building itself, and now we have the application that we can launch. And I've named this main menu, but you can really name it whatever you want. So we'll just go for this resolution because I want it to be windowed, but you guys can obviously do it in the best resolution possible for yourselves when you do this on your own. So as you can see, it opens up a window, and we have our main menu. Obviously we can improve our scaling and all that, but that can be for a later video. Right now we're going to test if this all works. So we know the start button works. Let's test if the exit button works, and indeed it does. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick little video. I don't know how quick it's actually going to be, but hope you guys have enjoyed this video on how to make an extremely basic main menu for Unity 5.6. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, thumbs up, all that cool stuff. And we at Spiral Galaxy Studios, the company that we are in, we're making a new project at the moment. I recommend you check it out. It's on itch.io and GameJolt. I'll have links to both of them in the description. The release date is expected to be on the 7th of August, so stay tuned for that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.